One day my dad moved out of Hyderabad to Bombay. He wanted me to move out of Hyderabad. I don't want to go out of Hyderabad. The reason I love Hyderabad a lot. बिरयानी खाते पीते खानदान के हो गया ना अपना स्टाइल. ये तो बिरयानी का है पूरा. So बोला नहीं, no Hyderabad. Then I want to stay back in Hyderabad, so I need to work. I need to get a job. So I attended one interview, company called TVS Electronics. I got selected for TVS Electronics as a marketing executive, very small. My pocket money is bigger than that. Still I tried. Because I want to stay back in Hyderabad. I got 3 months probation period. After 20 days, seeing my personality, they confirmed my job. That's when my professional journey of IT started. After next year, I finished my graduation from AV College. I started working. By the time I'm growing in software like anything. Started selling Microsoft products, Oracle, to all the software companies like Satyam, Microsoft itself, Oracle products to Oracle. So likewise, I sold so many dabbas to all these software companies. So my journey was going good. In 2002, I was staying in an apartment in Begumpet called Shanti Bagh. It's very famous, a lot of actors, a lot of directors from that apartment. But 2 of my friends, VV Vinayak and Surendra Reddy, used to stay just behind my floor. One day, they every day morning, my journey in college was so different. Dekha na? Dikh raha hai? I never used to spare anyone. कोई मेरे पास आया, ठीक है, मैं भी किसी के पास गया, ठीक है, जय वालिया types. So, morning 9 to 6 my job, a nice tie, tag, insert, blazer, speak in English, oh yeah, all right, it's okay, fine, kinds of. शाम 6 हो गया, निकल गया बटन विटन, क्या बे, ये types, वो settlement वाला batch. So VV Vinayak and Surendra Reddy used to see my body language and my language, my style. And one day they offered me a character called Simhadri in film Adi. He didn't say action, camera, then immediately said Rajiv. Rajiv, his dialogue. Are Simhadri, gi bilag ye pura. Are gi porna chalera na, gi porna chind gidani gipta. I love you, I love you, I love you. Cut, super claps, everybody. Acha, acting ho gaya? Oh, I'm an actor now. Super, film got released. I got so much of loss. Slowly I was working in software, I was working in films. Rendu padavala prayanam antaga, 2 boats journey. Till 2010. In 2010, tired. Chalo, let's give it. Work on only films. Because overnight after others, I got 25 films in hand. Hoping a big life, glamorous life. Kyunki I started enjoying people coming to me, taking pics, making their family member. I thought if I'm walking along with Mukesh Ambani, people take my pics. Walking along with Sachin Tendulkar, unka pics lete na. Mere se nahi lete. So likewise, I calculated myself. So I'm a big guy now as a celebrity. So let's choose films. I stopped working in software. I came to films. In 2010 till date, I have worked almost 190 films. The intensity of films in my life, yearly 25 films, and gave me a lot big life. What I'm talking now is not a laughing matter. Seriously, it's a serious concern to me, to you, to everyone for that matter. It's about environment. Yes. You also practice this, definitely you will achieve something in your life and for our future lives. Okay? This message rather to you, to everyone, about 5 hours of recycling and to keep our environment safe, which is much nearer to my heart. That points only I'll talk here. What are those 5 R factors for the environment? One is reduce. reduce, the first thing we have to reduce the usage of plastic in our lives, by stopping plastic usage, reduce the waste which is generated every day by day at our home, at a nearby, in our society. This can be achieved by avoiding unnecessary packing and buying a minimal packing products. Understood? Yes. Choosing a durable, sustainable products. Okay? Like, can you reduce the spotlight on my face? If you can avoid some other light, if you can put, yes, I think this is fine. This is fine. I'm not able to see anyone. Thank you. The first step towards a sustainable waste management is to reduce the amount of waste generation at our levels. This can be achieved, as I told you, buying an unnecessary packaged products, like when you go to shop, try to buy a minimal packaging where you won't get any more of plastic packing, wrappings and all that stuff. Okay. Like 90% of the plastic items in our daily lives used once and chucked and thrown away. Those are not biodegradable. Understood? Like grocery bags, packages, first, one-use plastic, disposable plates, disposable plastic cutlery, glasses, cups, cup lids and all that. We have to avoid those things, reduce the usage of those things in our lives. So when you go to shop, when you go to buy a grocery, carry your own bags, like, biodegradable bags, so that you can stop getting a pack every time home and throwing them to dustbin. And likewise, when you go to offices, don't take disposable, when you're coming to college or, along with your disposable spoons or disposable cups. Get steel, stainless steel, silver, something like that. So you start using them, you will get used to. In olden days, we never used to have this plastic disposable stuff. If it is a biodegradable stuff, it's fine, good. Like microbeads, we use a lot of makeup. I don't know a lot of people use it or not. Even in makeup, they use a limited plastic. Stop. Use a proper biodegradable or naturally made makeup stuff. One more, a lot of students especially chew chewing gums. You'll find small plastic in that. I don't ask you to stop the chewing gums, but at least reduce the amount consumed. Replace the Tupperware. I've seen a lot of colleges, a lot of students using Tupperware tiffin boxes. Better replace with glass containers or steel containers, so you can reduce the amount of plastic going to landfills. Okay? Second R is reuse. Like people use me every now and then in front of the camera. Like many items that we consider as a waste can be reused multiple times. Includes bags, containers, old clothes, and children's play items. Next, etc. By using these items, we can reduce the amount of waste sent to our landfills.
Okay. The third R, recycling. Recycle. Recycling is the process of converting waste into a new product. Many materials like paper, glass, plastic, metal can be recycled and to make new products. So by doing this recycling, we can conserve our natural resources and reduce the energy consumed and reduce the amount of waste to landfills again and again. One moment. The fourth R is refusing. Refuse certain products like single-use plastic, disposable plates, cups, helps to reduce the waste generation. And fifth R, repurpose. If you can't refuse, if you can't reduce, if you can't reuse a particular item, try repurposing it instead. So basically, the green society called the method of upcycling. In offices, in our homes, we throw away so many cardboard boxes can be made as a storage boxes. Used mugs and cups can be made as a stationery holders, like you can keep your pencils, pens and cups. You can design them and keep them. Likewise. Here, only 5 hours which I was talking about in recycling, we have another bonus hour, that the 6th hour is nothing but Raghu. Please don't recycle me, don't reduce me, don't refuse me. Huh? Just kidding. Again, that is an R. Rot or composting. Rot in one way and composting another way. Composting is a process of breaking down the organic waste into a nutrient-rich soil, like our food waste, vegetable and fruit peels, garden waste. Everything can be composted by using a different systems. That is nothing but another process is called vermicomposting. Vermicomposting is nothing but, as I told you, for me, vermicompost, I call it as a black gold. And everybody in this world, white gold, rose gold. You buy an iPhone, rose gold. Yeah, right? Buy diamonds, white gold. For me, a black gold is nothing but a vermicompost. Also be a great way to recycle organic waste into waste from our homes day by day. Vermicompost is a process of worms to break down the scraps. That will become composting will become a manure for our plants in a garden. Okay. This can be fed to plants. You can have the organic cultivation of the plants and everything. Our parents or your parents, a parent usually, before telling the parents thing, I wanted to say our real wealth is our nature and our environment. Our parents love to have their children with a big money, like they earn day and night for us, and they keep the wealth such a way. With that wealth, they buy cars, buildings, lands, shares, and sometimes big dowries to their girls, and big way of marriages to showcase. They never bother about leftovers and the pollution to the environment. Are we giving a nice environment, a clean water, a clean air? No. What I request you all guys is simple way of, go home, everyday waste, decompose it. There are a lot many ways we can decompose our day-to-day generated waste into a compost. Those people who don't have plants, uh, water a plant nearby, and try to grow more plants. And I request everyone, each and everyone, to plant a tree, not a tree, at least a pot. Try to learn vermicomposting, decompose, vermicompost your rot your day-to-day waste into a composting and use them to your plants and vegetables. You can grow a good organic vegetables. That's how I do it at my home. When I was talking about reuse, you might have seen my videos. I use plastic containers to grow my vegetable plants. From last 2.5 years, I didn't buy vegetable outside except ginger, except garlic and onion. Rest of all the vegetables and greeny leafy vegetables I grow myself in pot in my terrace garden. By looking at those things, I've been opted and nominated for Gullapuchampalli Municipality Swachha Sarvekshan Abhiyan. I'm a brand ambassador for terrace gardening and waste management. Thank you.